This story has been vividly brought to life using AI-generated imagery and narration, allowing you to experience the events as they unfolded on that fateful day. It was a bright and ordinary Tuesday morning in New York City. The streets buzzed with activity as people hurried to work, grabbed their morning coffee, and went about their daily routines. No one could have imagined that within minutes, the world would change forever. At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center. Smoke and fire erupted from the building, and terrified workers scrambled for safety. At first, many believed it was an accident, a tragic plane crash. But just 17 minutes later, at 9:03 a.m., another plane, United Airlines Flight 175, struck the South Tower in a massive explosion. The world watched in horror. This was no accident. The United States was under attack. Chaos erupted. People in the towers fought to escape, some running down hundreds of flights of stairs, while others were trapped above the impact zones. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, their sirens piercing through the screams and confusion. Firefighters and police officers stormed into the burning buildings, risking their lives to save others. Then, the nightmare spread. At 9:37 a.m., American Airlines Flight 77 slammed into the Pentagon, the heart of the U.S. military in Washington, D.C. Flames consumed part of the building as rescue teams tried to evacuate survivors. But the horror was still not over. At 10:03 a.m., a fourth plane, United Airlines Flight 93, was heading for another major target, possibly the White House or the U.S. Capitol. But something extraordinary happened. The passengers on board fought back. A group of brave individuals overpowered the hijackers, forcing the plane to crash into a field in Pennsylvania. Their sacrifice saved countless lives. And then, the unthinkable happened. At 9:59 a.m., the South Tower collapsed in a deafening roar, sending dust and debris into the streets below. People ran as a cloud of smoke consumed lower Manhattan. Only 29 minutes later, at 10:28 a.m., the North Tower crumbled, sealing the fate of thousands trapped inside. The once thriving city became an apocalyptic landscape. Nearly 3,000 people lost their lives that day. Families were shattered, children were left orphaned, and the world stood in shock. America was mourning, but so was the rest of the planet. The attacks changed the world forever. Airports shut down, financial markets crashed, and global security measures intensified. The U.S. government launched the War on Terror, setting off a series of conflicts that would last for decades. But amid the destruction, stories of heroism emerged. Firefighters ran into burning buildings, knowing they might never come out. Office workers helped strangers escape, carrying the injured down endless staircases. And the passengers of Flight 93 became symbols of courage, proving that even in the darkest moments, humanity can rise above fear. Today, the 9/11 Memorial and Museum stands where the towers once soared into the sky. Two massive waterfalls cascade into hollow voids, symbolizing loss but also remembrance. The names of every victim are etched into bronze panels, ensuring they are never forgotten. Each year, the world pauses on September 11th to honor those who were lost, the heroes who saved lives, and the resilience of a nation that refused to be broken. The world may have changed forever that day, but one thing remains true. The world may have changed forever on September 11th, 2001, but one thing remains clear: we will never forget.